Hey KWAZ, so let's get into setting up your agent website. You can come to my tech orientation where we do this, or right here, I'll walk you through exactly how to do it. Now, the first step, log into your command, obviously, agent.kw.com. And then once you're here, if you click on the red KW up here, this expands this out. You're going to go to the consumer section. So click consumer. And then you're going to click site and app settings, learn more with Kelly guides. And you're going to go to agent site. And then it might pop up with the box up here. Go ahead and click leave. Click get started. Acknowledge and continue, and then that will take you to the main setup page. Okay, so when you're setting up your website, all of the data entry you're going to do is going to be in these columns on the right-hand side here. So all the data entry is going to be over here. On the left side is where you see the stuff you're editing, where you see it pop up. Now, the first thing you're going to do is select your subdomain. So your subdomain is how people find your website. It's your web address. So if you don't know what you want to do, I highly recommend just doing your name, your first and last name. This can always be changed. Also, I really recommend you buy a domain from like GoDaddy or Google Domains. It's like $12 for 2 years. It's not expensive, and there's definite benefits to doing that. If you have questions about it, just let me know. But for right now, pick your domain that you want to use, type it in here, and hit confirm domain. After you do that, click marketing profile, and all of this should be filled out if you have your profile filled out. If you don't already have this stuff filled out, then you're going to need to go back to command to the main homepage, click your name, go to settings, click connect settings on the left-hand side, click marketing profile, and then make sure all this is filled out, because this is what's going to populate your website. Now, another thing you want to think about is the bio. Here, your bio can be as long as you want, but if you try to input the bio on your website, it's going to limit you to like 250 characters. So put it here, and then it can be as long as you want when you add it to your website. And then make sure after you do all this entering, you scroll down here and hit save. Now, one last thing with your profile, when you're adding logos and stuff, only put a logo under team logo if you're on a team, and then you can get the logo from it. If not, that should just be left blank. Or if you're an individual agent and you do have your own logo, that's where your own personal logo would go. Okay, now let's go back to website setup. Now, like I said, if your profile is filled out, all this should already be here. The only thing you will have to put in is your team or business name. Again, if you are an individual agent and you're just in the PC program, then your team or business name is just going to be Keller Williams Arizona Realty. If you're on a team, say the Writer team, Excel, whatever, put their team name there. Or if you are a individual agent that has a name for their business, then you would put that there. Any of your social media stuff, enter it here. And to get, for instance, like your Facebook URL, go to Facebook. And if you have a business page, you're going to click on pages, click on your page, and then you literally just copy this and paste this into here. And you can do that for the other ones too. It's just the same. YouTube, same thing. Copy that heading in the address bar. Okay, now click save and continue. And this is going to take us to the page where we add our background pictures. So the first thing you're going to do, click on these little trash cans, delete all the pictures that are there. Now, you can use whatever pictures you want here. Don't just go to Google and download pictures. Those are copyrighted. You can't do that. You can buy pictures. You can use pictures from a listing, or you can use some of the pictures that I've provided for you. So everybody should have a Google Drive that I've shared with you. If you don't remember, you don't have it, that initial email I shared with you with your login info has it at the very top. And so go to Google Drive, and you're going to go to your shared with me section. And then you'll see it right here at the top, and it's called KWAZ Info from Casey. So double click that, and you're going to want to go to agent website. So go to agent website. It's going to take you here, and we're going to use all this stuff eventually. But right now we're going to go to homepage photos, and we're going to choose a couple of these pictures. So you can do up to 5, but you really only need 2. So I'm going to download a couple of these pictures here. So let's go back to command, and we're going to click upload. And then they should be in your downloads file. So, and if you use any of the ones that have the white borders on them like this, don't ask me why they have to be like that. It's for a sizing thing. Hover over this until you can see my cursor change to a single arrow instead of a cross, or a dual arrow instead of a cross arrow. And then click and drag that down to the top. Do the same thing on the bottom. When it changes, drag up and set image. Okay, give that a second to upload. You can see now that that's uploaded. And if you're having a problem scrolling on this right side, like if it's scrolling the whole page, you can use either the scroll wheel, or if on your laptop, 2 fingers, but just keep your mouse on this section and that'll help you with the scrolling. If it's over here, it's going to scroll over here, or if you use this, it's going to scroll the whole thing. Okay, now click upload again, and we're going to use the other picture now. Give it a second to load. Click set image. All right, now save and continue. So this next page contains the page where you have to do most of the stuff, but let's get started. To make this easier for you guys, I have added into the Google Drive here. So go back to Google Drive, go back to the agent website page. I've added in this configure your website, and it's really just you copying all this information over. So I have the title of each section, so you don't copy the title, and then I have what you need to copy. So you literally just start, copy that, and I use Control C to copy. That's just how I do it, but you can right click if you want, or however you can copy. Okay. So then go back here, and before you paste anything, highlight what's already there and paste. If you don't highlight it first, then it's going to put your text in the middle of whatever text is already there. Okay, so all the URL slugs, you always leave those alone. So don't do anything there, and then just go to the next step. Copy, paste, scroll down. Each page has this where you're going to click content. So this stuff you did, that's all for SEO. That's all for how you get found on Google. So, and then the next is the actual content of your page. So click content and then scroll back up a little. And again, we are just going to copy and paste. Again, highlight, paste, intro paragraph, which is actually a video. You can put video in there. So I actually have video for you. It's just a cool KW video. Okay, just keep going. Highlight and paste. So the first one is our history, and then the next one is our KW values. And then a couple more here. And last one. And then you're also going to add in a couple photos. So now, after you do that, go back to the Google Drive, and we're going to go now to About Us page photos, because that's the page we're on. So the first one you're going to choose is the banner picture up here. So if we go here, look at these pictures, and you can double click on them to see them a little bigger. So if we double click on them to see them a little bigger, okay, we're going to go ahead and do that one. So I'm going to download that. And then the one you're going to need for sure is also this one. So we're going to download this one as well. And you can just right click and go to download from right here. So we're going to download those and then go back to this page. So we just leave. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, change the header image. So again, it's going to be right there. And then when this pops up like this, hover over the corner, drag, and then just kind of center that as good as possible. Depending on the size of the screen someone's using, how they have their window set up, it'll actually show more or less of the picture. There we go. Okay, scroll down. Don't change the section 1 image unless you really want to. It's already got a fine picture there. So if you want to change it, you can. Oh, I already did that. So let's scroll down and do upload. Okay, we're going to use that one. Again, hover over, drag to the corner, then click in the middle and center it. Do set image. Oh, looks like this is... Fix that. So let's fix that in the here as well. Okay. Okay, after you do that, do continue, and we're almost done. Okay, so this, you're going to leave about and change it to your name. SEO description is your name. Your name, comma, realtor at Keller Williams Arizona Realty. And if you're on a team, you can say your name, realtor at Keller Williams Arizona Realty, and then and your team name. So most people would put Scottsdale, depending on the area you most focus in. She's Mesa, so that's why I put Mesa for her, but you can put whatever you want there as far as where you are serving, okay? So again, click on content, change it to about, and your name. You don't really need to change this unless you just want to. Leave this, make sure the contact information is correct, and click continue, and we're almost done. So contact, again, highlight this, change this to your name, and then right here, put contact in your name, and then at, not the at symbol, write at out, and then you're going to do phone number, or email address. Okay, click content, scroll up here again, do contact and your name. Just delete the intro paragraph. You don't need anything there. Leave the message hence, and then here we're just going to add in the punctuation, and you can see it's appearing here while I'm changing it. Do save and continue, and we only have a couple more steps left. Okay, so after that, click Manage Sites, and then you're going to come here to Site and App Settings, and you're going to select this little box right here. Acknowledge and continue. All right, now a couple more things after. So the site is now created, and you can go right here to agent site pages, and after a couple minutes, it'll be like this, but your URL will show up right here, so you can click it. But right now, we're going into Site and App Settings. I just want to show you a couple things. So you can easily change the header images by uploading more right here. You can add virtual tours to your page. You can go to Preferences here, click the down arrow, and if you're a luxury agent, you can turn on luxury branding. You can have it have Keller Mortgage and Keller covered on your site if you want, and then just hit save when you make any of those changes. You can also click featured listings, and you could add featured listings to your website. So just click select listings, and you can go in and add and select your own listings. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is how you do the initial website setup. Now, you can also add additional pages. So you can add in a download my app page, a blog page that's fully written for you. That's a pretty cool blog from Homekeeper. You can do testimonial pages. You can do custom pages. So if you're interested in doing any of those, I teach that class about once a month. Just check the calendar. It's my Tuesday at 2 o'clock class. And then also, in this same playlist on YouTube, I have individual videos that show you how to create each one of those pages. So you can go there. They'll also be in the description of this video. All right, guys, thanks.